Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the 22 WRX Rally Build. Hey, today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do a review on my 2018 WRX. We've had it for about 6 to 8 months, 23,000 miles on it. And I've had a lot of vehicles, and I think this honestly would be the first car that I've ever fallen in love with. I've actually never put as many parts, like modifications on a car, than I have this one. And as you all know, I haven't put a whole lot on here. So it goes to show that I actually love this car enough to put mods on it. So let's start front to rear. From the front, not a huge fan of the chrome headlights. I wish that Subi would have put a little bit more color in there, you know, black, something, just to break it up a little bit, because it's just, I'm not a fan of chrome, sorry. I do like the wider mouth on the bottom. It does look a lot meaner now. Fog light covers could use some tweaking, something better to hold them on than just a few clips that barely hold them on. I did hit a snowbank, or not a snowbank, a snowdrift the other day that was about 2.5, 3 feet tall on the road. Came around a corner and it was just there, and I was already going 45, 50, so it was hold on and go for the ride. So I did. But anyways, she handled well, didn't do any damage. Of course, I also got a metal skid plate underneath, which helps keep the bumper more rigid. And I was actually happy that it was warmer out that day, because I probably would have shattered the front bumper. I would get outside and go over some of this stuff, but it's like 9 degrees outside, and I've been freezing my butt off all day. So, the other things I love about this car is the hood scoop. It's functional and it's beautiful. They did it just right. Love the wide body look. Don't like the plastic fender pieces. Those are kind of cheap and they fall off, fly off, whichever you have. I've seen it happen to quite a few people. Not a fan of plastic at all, being the fact that I live in Vermont. It gets down to negative temps, you just barely hit the plastic just right and it shatters, and it really, really sucks. Because it's all painted, so you have to go out and get it paint matched, and it's expensive. Working way to the back, I do like the back. You can actually distinguish this car as a WRX from any other. I just wish they would give you an option on the trunk whether you want the spoiler or not. I honestly want the wing, so I don't want to have to deal with those ugly spoiler holes, but I got a fix for them, and I'll do a video for you guys later if I don't do a trunk swap. Now the interior, a lot of people have called them bland, boring, could do better. Well, I'm gonna assure you that this is not a Lamborghini, this is not a Ferrari, this is a Subaru WRX. Their interiors used to be way worse, but hey, I do like the carbon fiber accents. I do wish they kind of have livened the door up a little bit, but no beggars can't be choosers. I do like the fact that these come with a backup camera and a touchscreen base model. A lot of vehicles don't even come with that stuff base model. You go with a brand spanking new work truck GMC Sierra and you get roll up windows, hand crank windows, and no CD player, and it doesn't even have a touchscreen. It may now. I don't even pay attention to the trucks. But yeah, I mean, you get a lot in this car for a base model. I do love the red stitching. It's a great touch. It definitely sets it apart from the rest. Pretty roomy actually in here. I got 2 kids, one on the way and one that's a little over 2, and he's got plenty of leg room in the back. So the interior is really nice. Motor, pretty strong. I like it. I do wish I had the Subaru Rumble, but I wanted performance and fuel economy over sound. These things have a weak bottom end. I noticed a lot of people have had it getting knocks, which happens when you beat on them. And you all know what I mean by beat on them. These also have the twin scroll turbo. I did notice that the turbo kicks in wicked early on these things. I mean, I've had turbo diesels and the turbos on those things didn't even kick in that early. So I will say I'm impressed with what they've done with the FAs. I mean, most of the stuff in the hood's pretty easy to work on. Getting the headlights sucks. You got to remove a ton of crap just to get to the headlights. That part does absolutely suck. But everything else is pretty reachable, and it's not too bad. The exhaust sounds pretty sexy when you do a cold start. After that, it just kind of sounds bland. I do plan on fixing that. I kind of wish that Subaru had done a little something better for the fact that, you know, they got rid of the Subaru Rumble in this car. They could have livened up the exhaust just a little bit more for the car right off the showroom floor, because the exhaust of the old cars still sounded pretty sexy coming off the showroom floor. These ones, they sound sexy for the first 35 seconds and then they just go quiet, which some people like, some people don't. I like kind of a medium tone. I don't like going too loud and I don't like being too quiet. Brakes squeak a lot. I noticed that with these cars. I didn't really believe people at first, but yeah, these things do squeak like you wouldn't believe. Suspension is not bad. It does have a little bit of a bounce to it. I did notice that. It doesn't soak the bounce up. It kind of bounces the car for you. The other thing is all these pop clips. I mean, for crying out loud, lay off the pop clips. I mean, there's like, what, 10, 12 just to get the front skid plate off? Thankfully, I have a metal one. 4 bolts, done. There's bolts. Bolts are great. Pop clips, here in Vermont, they suck because they get dirt in them. Then the dirt freezes, so in the winter, all you end up doing is snapping them. And then you have to go out and buy a bunch of them. And it sucks. And then you run the chance of ruining things. So I wish to get rid of the pop clips. But the only 2 major issues I've ever had with this car, the blower motor and the throw-out bearing. Blower motor's going. She's hopefully going to get replaced in the next month. And the throw-out bearing issue, well, that left me stranded at a stoplight for a minute or two. I was coming up to a stoplight just outside my work, and I went to pull it out of third gear in a second, and it wouldn't come out of third. Then, of course, any of us, we would panic, like, what the F? Now I'm stuck. I'll assure you if that happens, work your clutch in and out a little bit, even if you got to slam that clutch to the floor. From my mechanical experience and knowledge, I would say that the throw-out bearing got stuck because even if I pulled the clutch out, she wasn't taking off. So, I don't know. It was weird. It happened 5,000 miles ago and hasn't happened since, so I'm thankful of that. But yeah, next weekend or this weekend, actually no, this weekend or the weekend after, we'll be doing an oil change with the new Lucas oil we just got, as you all probably saw in my last video. Huge thanks to them for covering us for 2 oil changes. I already started using their fuel treatment. Carried in my car now. Still got 3 more fill-ups to go on this one. We're gonna go through it tonight, and when we do our car meet that we're still working on, because I gotta find a venue and stuff like that, we plan on raffling off a bunch of stuff, and that might be some stuff that we plan on raffling off or doing a drawing, whatever, just to raise some money for 22. Make sure you check out our sponsors. Make sure you check out Lucas Oil Company. They're awesome for giving us all that stuff. Thank you guys again. Check out Rally Armor. Got all your protection needs. Mud flaps. Worth every penny, I will assure you. Diode Dynamics. Got all your lighting needs. Interior, exterior. Switchback sea lights. You name it. They probably do make it. They're also a great company to work with. Also, check out Mishimoto. They got great stuff. Oil coolers, radiators, stuff like that. And also make sure you check out Mission 22 and help support their cause and helping veterans like myself. I have not dealt with some of the things that they did, so I can't attest to what those veterans are going through. But just check out their page, throw them some money, so they can help veterans get better. All right, so I guess we will end the day with a nice unboxing. This is something I've been kind of holding off on announcing, but I do have an announcement while we're doing this. Hope you all enjoyed the review. We can do a better one later as we get more miles on the car and get more parts into the car. But yeah, let's get right to it. Got a nice package here today. I knew it was coming. They said it wasn't supposed to be here until Thursday. So, hey, I'm guessing pretty happy it came early. What do y'all think it is? Ooh, I would like to announce that we have a new partial sponsorship / ambassadorship. It's a pleasure to be working with them. They've given us a really good sponsorship deal here. And yeah, don't mind the dog. She is trying to get as close to me as she possibly can. Anyways, so yeah, it's a partial sponsorship plus an ambassadorship. This is not a contracted sponsorship. This is more of an ambassadorship than it is a sponsorship. So we have here, I really don't want to open it, but heck with it. It's actually pretty rugged packaging here. But yeah, this actually came about last week. Whiteline contacted us and told us that we had gotten this chance, so we're gonna make the most of it. We got a few more parts that we're gonna order from them, suspension wise. Mainly just sway bar stuff, since we're going coilovers in the future once the design of the car is done. Oh, would you look at that? Nice new pitch stop. Nice. It's actually pretty light, all aluminum. Very nice. Thank you, Whiteline, for this. And we got a cool sticker. I think they actually forgot to send us the rest of our stuff for the ambassadorship, but hey, we'll get in contact with them later to find out where all that went to. But yeah, so there it is. We'll probably do an install video on this weekend, weather dependent, because of the fact that we're supposed to get more snow and cold weather. But I think this is going to be a great addition to the car. So yeah, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I can't stress it enough. Please subscribe, so we can get ourselves out there some more. But yeah, I'm hoping you guys like these videos. Comment, tell me, give me some feedback on how these videos are going. And yeah, keep your eye out. We're gonna be doing a lot more videos in the next month. We're gonna start doing a lot of videos per week, just to get back up there. I got another video coming up Friday, so I'm gonna do. It might not be posted until Saturday. And then this weekend we'll hopefully do a video on this, a nice little detailed installation video. But yeah, again, like, share, comment, subscribe, and drive safe out there, guys. Keep between the ditches.